Hello. Thanks for putting in Soramo. You're very welcome. Hello. Oh, crap. All right, we'll get rid of that. Okay, so, guys, you're in for a very, very big treat today. We've got Do here today, as this is a dev stream. So, he's technically a special guest than what you're used to.
Hello.
And yeah, I mean, we're going to talk about Saturn expansion. We're going to go through everything in Saturn expansion, and then we will go on to answer general questions and everything else. Everything else that what anything else that you guys want, basically. So this is sort of like a question/feedback stream as well, which would be good. Can I make Doo's voice louder? Absolutely. Give me a second.
Don't make me too loud.
There you go. Should be fine now. And yeah, the Czech Prince is here today. Well, that's debatable. Okay, right. So we shall go ahead and we shall start with the Saturn expansion. Hi, Tommy. Hi. You can tell the enthusiasm in my voice when you came on stream, right? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Right, guys. Hello. We are here now. Saturn expansion. Let's do this. Okay, so let's go through this one by one, shall we?
Nice ship, Jimmy.
Thank you, sir. It is the Gryphon Heaven. I don't know who designed it, but it's an awesome, awesome ship.
I've seen better.
You've seen better?
Yeah, like in the current Ace Pass. Yeah, definitely check it out.
Ah, the current Ace Pass, huh?
Yes.
Okay, right. So, I'm assuming you want me to open the Ace Pass, which has, I don't know, Pole Regalia. I can't even say that. That's crazy. Anyway, so let's have a look. Jibby, I see you got spare DMF. Can you share? No, my DMF. Leave my DMF alone. Right. So we have a bunch of stuff that's been added to Saturn expansion. We've got ranging from new equipment, new techs. We've got a new CPU. We have 3 Saturn maps, 3 whole maps, which are going to be limited time for opening, subject to change. And we have different alloys, so different ores now. We've got a ton of new upgrades. We've got tons of new upgrades to fill you guys in. We've got basically just like a bunch of new stuff. So new OP lasers that we purchase. No, there's going to be no purchasing of new lasers. Anyway, let's get this started on the new lasers actually. Okay, so you might see already that I've got.
Jimmy, are you sure you want to start with lasers?
Well, what do you recommend we start on, sir? Since you're the dev,
I think we should start with the Saturn-based things. So I would start with the Saturn map.
You want to start with the Saturn map today? Okay, we can start with the Saturn map.
I would start with the Saturn map.
Okay, guys, let's go to the Saturn map. Let's go top speed.
It's gonna make more sense once we explore the Saturn maps first, and then we're gonna showcase everything else.
Rumors, mate. It's all good. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. I don't even remember what side it is. I think it's here. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so Saturn maps, guys. We have 3 of them. Okay, so Saturn 1 map, right? As you see, is like a very expansive. We've got some ships in here that is Advanced Leonov. We've got Geroids. We've got Alturas. Alturas is the new NPC type which we've put in. Everything else you've basically kind of seen before, but there is a few new NPCs anyway, which you'll see. So the Altera stuff will actually drop alloy. The bigger types anyway, which you'll see on S2 shortly. If we go up here into the zones. Oh, Doo's here. Don't bully me. Don't bully me, Doo. All right, yeah, I forgot to put on speed gen, so I'm just gonna do this. Right, okay, so we'll go up here and we have a little asteroid field. Quite expansive area. All of this space might get filled. We haven't really spoke about it yet, but everything that you're seeing here is just basically a showcase. What comes out after, like later on, we shall see what's going on there. So this area could be filled in a bit more, but we have a boss on every single map. Up here is the Ultra Cubo Run. Damn, these new lasers shooting fast. Gotta need them. No, that's just me with my admin stuff. So we have the Ultra Cubo Run, which is quite normal. It's just literally like a normal ship in general. Sorry, a normal boss. You shoot it. Do you want to shoot it? Normal boss as your standard guardians. Everything else, this obviously could be a little bit more boss type, but obviously this is just like for showcase at the moment. It's just a generic boss. Currently, this will probably be more, I say, difficult later on. This also drops one RE. So it also gives you RE, which will probably change a little bit more as well, but we'll see. The Proterons do give Selenite as well. I'm about to die. Oh, got Altera here.
I think Jimmy, I think we've grasped the preview with from the wrong end here. I think we should go back to actually the map itself. Let's talk about what's going on here because so far we've shown something we already know. Right.
One sec. I think I was stuck now.
We know Ultra Cuborans from Invasion.
We do know Ultra Cuborans from Invasion.
So I would focus on the map itself. Basically, there's 3 maps. There's 3 Saturn maps. Access to Saturn maps unlocks the same way or pretty similar way. There's just a point difference and how long the map is open. Basically, you shoot aliens and the energy bar fills up and then the map opens. But there's a catch. There's a catch. Because this whole expansion is for. It's not gonna be for weaker ships. This is gonna be for full ships. So the access, you only get access to first map initially, where you are tasked with few missions. The first mission you get is just exploring the area, so you get to see what's where, like where's the portal, where's the boss. There's some interesting sites. Basically, it's a really easy introduction mission, which then unlocks the other missions, right? So you basically do missions here, focused on the Altera and Saturn aliens, and basically once you're done, there's like currently there's I believe 20 missions in total, which the number will grow before we release the expansion. But yeah, so there's 2 boss missions, and once you complete those, you get access to next map. The same logic goes there. The map is more difficult. There's stronger aliens. There's obviously more rewards, and you gotta do the quests to progress to the other map. Interesting thing about this, obviously, you can see the new aliens. You can see Saturn is pretty much the Saturn aliens Jimmy is flying around, except the one he just killed a few seconds before is that these are Saturn farmers. So it's like imagine you are hunting on enemy faction maps, and you basically find farmers. So this is the same thing, but it's Saturn faction. So obviously Saturn farmers farm the Altera aliens. Now you come in, and sometimes you find an aggressive Saturn enemy, which actually will shoot you first. So you gotta be careful. You can be shut down pretty easily here. Another interesting thing that's different is that the first 2 maps, there's no PvP, so you basically only engage in combat with the aliens and Saturns. There's Hunter Saturns, which they basically hunt you down by the name. Obviously, they're pretty much like strong Saturas. Interesting thing about those is that as more players join the map, more hunters spawn. So if there's one player, there's going to be 2 hunters. If there's 20 players, there's going to be 40 hunters. So basically, you're always being hunted. They want to the Saturn faction wants to take you out. So it's not going to be as easy as pretty much going to B4 map and just farming ultra aliens. This is going to be difficult.
This is going to be difficult for like massive groups to farm, and the whole point is that you guys aren't getting, especially on the first 2 maps, you guys aren't just mindlessly farming without repercussions. Basically, that's what the Satora hunters are there for. Should we move on to map 2 as well? Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Well, let's talk about the Altair aliens here. Obviously, you can see there's like a low tier aliens on S1 map. The Altaras give the new ore, which is called. I don't wanna lie to you guys, so I'm gonna just open the assembly. It's called Altera Alloy. It's used for the new recipes, which you unlock. So there's no farming for those. You just get them. So you're gonna have to definitely kill a few of these Ultra aliens to get the ores.
We'll get to the assembly stuff a bit later.
There's another ore called Sub-Zero Matter. Now this ore is pretty rare. It comes only from the S2 and S3 map bosses. All right, I think we can go ahead since Jimmy's on S2 map now, and we can showcase the first boss, like a proper boss, like what we got here.
Indeed. So there's 2 boxes in down bottom left and bottom right of S2, which spawn a massive boss called the Alteria Icy Meteoroid. Now, this boss also spawns minions once it's shot. It does. In a second. Anytime now. Okay, there we go.
I think you're cloaked.
Yeah, it's because I was cloaked, yeah. We can do it in a second. There we go. And each of these ICs also drop resources, as well as the boss as well. These ICs drop Altera Alloy, 1 per IC. Remember, this map is not PvP, guys. It's PvE only. Once you kill the boss, obviously subject to change as well. Once you kill the boss, it will drop 2 Sub-Zero Matter and 5 Alteria Alloy. And this is per right and left side. There's also 1 down in the bottom right as well. So these are basically just standard PvE bosses, which they are quite they pack quite a bit of a punch. You are going to need a group. Remember that there's Satora defenders around, hunters. They will kill you. So you're going to need definitely your support ships and everything. Like, that's the point. These are meant to be like dungeon bosses and stuff like that. They're not meant to be easy. They're meant to be grind hardy kind of sort of well, basically like a dungeon boss where you would do it in like some other games and stuff like that. So these are meant to be like proper bosses, not just the normal ones that you get on maps, basically. But yeah, no, these are going to be extremely hard to kill. Obviously, I'm using admin stuff right now, but yeah, it will be extremely hard to kill. And yeah, good luck, guys. As you see, it's hitting me a lot of damage. So yeah, you'll see.
If you let it be for a bit, it should actually start launching Gauss and nukes at you as well. So, just a bonus. If you're gonna survive that.
I don't think I'm gonna survive that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not surviving that. I'm not surviving that at all. Okay, but yeah, you get the point, guys. It basically it's there to destroy you. You're not meant to be able to farm them like easy. Yeah. And then we've also got a bunch of advanced wardens around. This one says undefined, but don't worry about that. We've got some other like Altera mid sort of NPCs, mid to like hard NPCs in here, as well as obviously the normal Saturn ships that you find in other gates like the Enforcer and other things like that. So we've got, yeah, it's basically like a massive bunch of content. As you see here, there's also a Viper taking on a Dreadnought. Who's going to win? Probably the Viper. But yeah, so it's the same thing. You get Satora hunters going around in this map too, trying to defend their maps because this is basically their domain. And yeah, this is basically the Saturn expansion in a nutshell. There's 3 maps. We will go on to map 3 now, which has an even bigger boss. It has more Saturn NPCs in here as well. Sorry, Saturn ships. Satora, Savik, Vakor. Very interesting. I suppose materials will drop for the person who tagged the boss only, right? We'll get to that like a bit later, like, you know, when the actual expansion is released, there'll be tons of information there at how we distribute stuff. At the moment, this is just a showcase. Just like nothing is like set with the resources and the rewards.
I mean, I would say, yeah, the economy itself is not really set.
Yeah, at all.
Obviously, the numbers of ores you get from boxes, that's still being worked on. Regarding if the bosses will share the rewards, obviously, they will, definitely on the PvE maps, because like then it would be like super difficult to get the ore because like you cannot punish the allies or people from enemy faction, right? So it just makes sense to make it shared. Now we're on the S3 map.
Yeah, and I just died
They just died
to the Saturn hunters, by the way.
Yeah, you can see on S3 the Saturn hunters are very prominent. Like,
yes,
very prominent. Like there's a lot of them. It's like the hardest map, right? I mean, it takes a bit to unlock, and when you go here, I would definitely bring some friends.
Definitely.
Warden, Seraphs, like you're not gonna
solo
well
farm.
Yeah,
you're not gonna solo farm. You could probably
you're
get
solo
away.
farm, but it's gonna be very difficult. You're gonna have to fire down the corners, and you're gonna have to pick single fights, and you're gonna waste a lot of elite ammo. It's just difficult, right?
Trying to
Jimmy's
find.
flying around. You can also spot like ships on the base.
I'm trying to find
which is
the
the
super
Saturn
boss.
base. That's not a player base. You can see there's nickel and cobalt ores. You can even see Saturn NPCs collecting the ores. If Jimmy can fly there and show us. There's one on top or left collecting ores right now.
Oh yeah, look at
like
that.
top level of the map. There's one. Yeah, there's one.
Yeah, I just killed him by accident. It's fine. But yeah, they basically are very interactive. I'm trying to find the bigger boss at the moment. I saw the glimpse of it, but I don't know where it's gone.
The bigger boss.
Here we go, guys. Look.
I found him.
Oh, you found him? Where?
1795.
Why is he all the way down there?
6577 now. It's going towards the base.
Oh, there we go. I found him. So yeah, this is the big Altera Super Ice Meteorite, guys. This is extremely hard to kill. We spent so long trying to kill this thing with 5 testers. Okay, we spent ages trying to kill this with 5 testers. It took so long because the Satoras kept coming after you. Sometimes like the actual like Saturn ships will shoot it. That's why it's kind of like lowish HP right now. But it kind of destroys anything in its path, and it's very very hard to kill. Even if I just like uncloak it for a minute and start shooting it, yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Wow.
That
was fast.
Yeah, that was very fast. I think it's gonna be a subject to change thing, but it does basically like it basically one shot.
You could have moved a bit more.
Yeah, I could have moved a bit more. I got killed by the Gauss cannon of it, but yeah, it's It was the Gauss cannon, guys. Calm down. It's fine. It's the.
Oh no, I'm being hunted by a hunter. Oh
Oh
no.
no. Best showcase guys. By the way, it's the only time you're gonna see me get one shot. So yeah, this Alteria Super Ice meteoroid is very hard to kill, and there's a Saturn hunter currently chasing around the map. As you see, they're extremely fast as well. They're just it's like we said, guys. It's a 1-to-2 ratio, but there is like a spawn timer on them as well.
Yeah, you can. You're gonna basically on the S1 map. There's just the Griffin Hunter, so like you can kind of predict what's gonna happen. You can fight them easily. I think even in 2v1, obviously it's the same AI that we know, so you can find a way, cheese it. On S2, there's a standard Griffon, and then there's a Viper with full Prometheus gear. So it's pretty nice simulator of B4 experience, but this time it's Saturn's hunting you. They do quite a lot of damage.
And as you know,
They,
Satoras in general are very hard to kill at the best of times. So you can imagine what it would be like in a map like this, where you have also other Saturn ships shooting you, as well as a massive boss and NPCs all at the same time, which is why you need a group.
which is why you need a group, and you would want to probably also gear up,
Yes,
which I think we should
indeed.
now. We should. I think Jimmy, you should switch to a proper ship now. We should go to S1 map and kind of show the actual experience now, because we kind of just flew through the maps. So I think we could start on Saturn 1 map and kind of showcase it. I think.
And then get killed halfway through. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is fine. I'm actually in a proper ship already. I just need to turn off cooldown. We're all good.
You can currently use the cloaking, but Saturn hunters will see you even if you're cloaked. So it's only helpful against uh like the lower mobs,
Indeed.
just to heal up. Yeah.
I'm on a
All right,
S2
great.
portal.
Yeah, I'm here too. I see you. I see you. All right, great. So I think we can talk about the gear.
So the gear is coming into like a couple of different ranges. So obviously with an expansive update like this, we obviously wanted to drop some content that suited the expansion and you guys in PvP as well. So it's a bit of a mixture of a lot of things. We spent quite a long time kind of trying to develop this type of a certain balance, for example, if I have to say it like that. Would you want to go do the Uber Cuba run?
Oh yeah, we can try,
Yeah,
but
we
the
can try.
X5
Yeah,
ammo will not work, so that's gonna be difficult.
that is very true. But yeah, so we've obviously like thought about it a lot to do with the equipment side of things, and we do actually have, if I remember correctly, there's three. Oh God, I'm being attacked by quite a few things here. Three new lasers. Yeah, three new lasers. There's one new shield.
Yeah. So
There's
I would before
I don't
everyone leaves and
remember.
rage quits the game, I'm gonna obviously clarify what three new lasers mean.
Yes, that's
It's
true.
not
Yeah.
actually three new lasers. It's not. It's progression. It basically you still need the lasers you've already grinded for. You obviously are not losing out because on the basically the update does not invalidate your progress. Right, that was the first thing we wanted to ensure is that okay, like we've had the same gear for 2.5 years now, and maybe we could that the expansion would make sense to boost up. So what we've done is basically we made next like an upgrade step. So you basically craft the laser. It's basically there's 3 laser modifications for one for Prometheus, one for the LV4U, and one for the LV4. So
Oh,
you need the
Jesus.
base items.
Indeed, you do.
Now, there's an interesting thing with crafting. Usually, when you craft something, you lose the upgrades. Now, with these items, you don't. The upgrade level carries over. So if you take your base LV4 and you create the new variant, you will keep the upgrade level. So you don't need to upgrade your laser again and grind billion DMF 20 times just to do the same thing you've already done. So pretty much the goal was to preserve all the most of the heavy grind you did and just create new way to evolve your ship to even stronger variant.
Especially since progression is a massive part of the game, we didn't want to add anything kind of new that would break current metas or be hella grindy. It's hard to do with a game like this because progression is such a massive thing, and it took a lot of time for us to be like, yeah, we should probably do this. Oh no, but we can't add this because it'll counter that. It was a massive thing. So instead, what we did was just mash everything together that we've got, and then we thought, let's just make base upgrades, which is more progression rather than just adding a whole new lasers altogether,
Yeah,
which
so
is a good thing.
basically right now it sounds like we just made the damage bigger, which we did not. Before everyone leaves again, it's important to state that that's not what's happening. The damage, I believe, the base damage is pretty much the same. So the base damage itself is same. What is actually unique about these lasers is that they provide you with a bonus for each laser equipped. So let's say you have the Prometheus laser, which usually you use on a no shield config, so you would prefer more health. So what these upgraded lasers do, the Prometheus ones, is that they give you 1% right now, I believe it's 1% health right now per laser equipped, right? So you get like 30% boost basically if you're like full Prometheus Viper. With the other lasers, the LV4U, the better variant, is provides you with clear PV bonus. So it's 1% PV damage per laser equipped. So if you have 30 lasers, you get 30% damage boost. Now, what actually changes, what's interesting about that is that since right now, basically the only way to, or the most efficient way to farm is with Starhawk. But if you grab these lasers, they actually become stronger the more you equip of them. So if you use a Griffin with these lasers, it actually becomes, I believe it's actually better. Not if it's not the same, it's better than farming with Starhawk. With both ships having the new lasers. And the last laser, which is the LV4, the basic one, upgraded to the assembly for the crafting, is it gives you 0.5% damage to PvP, 0.5% damage to PvE per laser slot equipped. Right, so it's like 17% damage boost if you have all of them.
Indeed, and I'll show you
Now, the damage
guys.
increase, that's great. Obviously, the damage increase, we need more shields. So the same thing goes for the Mark II shield. You can upgrade it to Mark III via crafting. Jimmy can show it in assembly.
Yeah,
How it works. Your upgrade level is preserved. You just get a stronger shield. And it recharges slightly faster right now, but we've actually discussed that some better PvP players, and it would probably we would support the repair better, so we might go back on that. So
indeed,
take
we'll
that with a
see.
grain of salt. Yeah, I think Jimmy, you scroll over on my stream. I'm not sure if you're back.
Yeah, no, we're on. We're on.
Yeah, great. So My stream is a bit delayed, but basically you can see that you can pick which laser to consume. You can see their upgrade level. You can see if they're equipped or not. So it's pretty much going to be very hard to use a laser you don't want to use for the crafting. Uh, yeah, so that's the new gear. You're gonna need the new ores, which are accessible to anyone. There's 2 PvE maps and just 1 PvP map, which is the S3 map. It's the hardest one. Obviously, you can make the most profit there, but it is more dangerous as well. So if you're not into PvP, or if you are fine with taking it slow, S1, S2 maps are perfect for you. Right.
Just bear in mind that you will be experiencing some difficulty if you're not in a group on S2 for sure. So imagine. I'll show you guys the equipment in a minute.
Yeah, you'll be hunted down by hunters, but at the same time, it kind of spreads out among everyone. So you will maybe get shut down a few times in an hour, but I don't think it's gonna be like that bad. Like yeah, it's gonna be hard to farm. It's not. It's gonna be different than the current farming where you just you don't have to do much. Like you don't have to watch the minimap. You're just gonna shoot aliens, and that's that.
Indeed. Right, let me check. Let me show these guys stuff.
I think you should go back to standard maps and show it in equipment where the popover is.
Yeah, that's what I was
actually show the stats.
Yes, that's what I was doing, sir. I'm doing it now. Clan Battle Station on S3 map. That would be insane. I don't think so. That would have to be highly requested. That'd be kind of funny, though. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so guys, let's go through the equipment a little bit one by one. And I've also got something to show you in comparison as well. So we have the Saturn Laser 1, which is a total of 0.5% damage equipped. So that would be 0.5% per one laser, which derives from the normal laser weapon MK4A2 laser. That's the upgrade path for it, which I'll show you now in assembly, and you'll see what I mean. Boom. Yes, so here we go. As you see, it says here laser weapon MK4A2, and then you got to have the alloy and stuff like that. Then you just press assemble, and then it will assemble it. And same goes for these other ones too. You have to have the standard, like for the U2, you need the MK4U1. For the PRHP, you need the PRL. So then you have the current new NPC laser, which will be the A3, which is obviously the U2, which is a little bit. I know it's a little bit confusing, guys. It's renamed a little bit different in equipment. Bear with me. Yeah, so this is each laser equip increases a total of damage to aliens by 1% per one. If you do the math there, you can actually equip around 35% extra damage onto NPCs. And then we've got the PRL HP laser, which is a total of 0.5% per laser equipped. Obviously, to say that the same damage we're giving up to 7% is insane. It's interesting to see what new things can be available, but we also wanted to kind of shift out the meta where it's currently always not Starhawk to do the NPC farming as well. Obviously you can use Starhawk. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying it's you use Starhawk for various reasons. On to the next thing. We do have a new shield, okay, which currently sits at a shield recharge rate of 4.5 seconds and 17k shields per unit. We wanted players to... Now, there was a lot of thing in the past where people wanted more shields for the game, and we were like, well, it's probably not the right time, but obviously after 2.5 years you kind of get bored from the standard MK2. You need the MK2 to be able to upgrade to the MK3. So you're not getting a new equipment, as we said, you're just basically upgrading from your previous. So it's not a separate system. In which case, yes, you will need an MK2. You can select any one, whatever, doesn't really matter. And then you can upgrade it with the same amount of resources at the moment. Don't worry, that's all subject to change. This is all going to be balanced by the time the expansion comes out. So I won't worry about that too much. I know it says 14k here, but take what's in equipment rather than what's on the assembly window. We're just showing you that you need an MK2 to upgrade. Laser weapon 4 has been covered, Axo. And yeah, basically, I will show you now. So my first config has equipped a full level 16. Full level 16 MK3 shield. So this is the new shields. This is just for a standard config. Full damage. It is 716k shields. Yes, I do have BO3 booster. So BO1, BO2, BO3 booster. I've got that. And for comparison, this is MK2, which is 589k. What about previous full level 16 lasers? You can swap them, so you get to pick them in assembly window.
You just build on top of them. You don't lose the upgrade level. You just grab ores and you do the assembly.
Yeah.
You get the best laser already upgraded.
Exactly. They carry their upgrade. We didn't want to push you guys into upgrading new stuff. It didn't make any sense. Made no sense at all.
So if you're right now, if you're just getting LV4s, then you can still join the expansion and you can upgrade the upgraded the Saturn LV4, or you can upgrade it now and then have the upgraded LV for Saturn done already. Like it doesn't matter when you upgrade, if you upgrade now or after you do the Saturn expansion. And if you're already upgraded, great, you have less work to do in Saturn expansion.
Yeah, pretty much. We wanted to keep basically so it's not like a million miles away from progress if you're starting out too, which is why the expansion basically what's the word I'm looking for? It helps that basically. It's good. But yeah, so we do have MK3 laser shields, the shield MK3, 17k per unit, and it has a 4.5 second recharge rate instead of the standard 5-second recharge rate.
Yeah, which I've already commented on that. This will probably be back to 5 seconds, so there is no running meta again.
Yeah,
or
so
it's not as supported, right? Like
yeah, so
we've already gathered some feedback.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's about balance, and we'll do that before the expansion comes out anyway, which is why we have tons of testers.
Yeah. So that's equipment. Before everyone leaves, we're not done yet. Okay, there's 3 more new things. This is gonna be interesting both for PvE players because you can use it in PvE, but also in PvP. There's a new CPU, and there's new 2 high techs.
Okay.
Jimmy needs to equip first.
I've got it.
I would probably go to like a B1 map, just so we're not bothered when we test it. And
indeed. Okay, so we have a interesting new thing for PvP and PvE. Couple of new things actually, especially for PvP. You'll find it incredible because we didn't just want to focus on the PvE aspect of a Saturn expansion. We wanted to focus on a lot of different things for the Saturn expansion. So we decided it would be a good idea to add something called an energy override CPU, which is interesting in general. So if I was to use a TSP currently right now, I then can use the energy override CPU. It broke down the second cooldown. So instead of getting your TSP in 30 seconds, it's now less time till you get your TSP. And it manipulates the cooldown of the last used item and reduces the seconds. So
It reduces it by 3 seconds.
by 3 seconds exactly. So it's a really good tool to use this sort of item in PvP and PvE, obviously. But obviously, this is more of the side where we focus on PvE. Okay, PvP. Sorry. So we also have a extra and very, very, very interesting new high tech. Duke can actually explain the sorry, not salvo recharge, the energy inversion better than I can because I've been getting confused with it every single time. So, do if you want to explain the energy inversion, and I'll explain the
I would
salvo.
like to keep the energy inversion for last.
Oh,
I
okay.
think we can go over the salvo recharge. It's pretty much like if you played the browser version in 2024,
Oh
there
yeah.
was the energy leech. It also worked with X6 ammo. So like you would heal like a lot, right? The healing was like, very strong. So right now, instead of that, it only heals with the X4, X3 ammo. So there's a new tech. With this tech, you can activate it. Once you activate it, your
As you see
damage
now,
is decreased by 10%. So that's the first thing to note. You deal 10% less damage, and you can heal from the RLPC shots, but it only lasts like 10 seconds, and then it goes on cooldown. So very important thing, you have to know when to use it. If you use it wrong and your opponent uses it right, they pretty much gain advantage of free heals on you, right? So like 40k, maybe 50k heal. It's not that much, but it does make difference. So this is more like in a team fight, it's not really gonna do much, right? Let's be real, 50k, but it could help. So that's the easier high tech to explain. It's pretty straightforward. It does change the options you have already of outplaying your opponent. And
indeed.
so I think we can now go to the energy inversion tech. This one's pretty interesting. Uh, so basically, right now, let me present the context. Let me present our thoughts, the idea behind it first. Right now, specifically after all the updates we've done, you pretty much as a solo hunter, you don't really have that many options to fight groups, right? If you encounter a group of 4 people, maybe even less, depends how good you are at PvP, you will have a very hard time, and you will probably maybe take one out and then either run away or die. It's not very satisfying right now. It doesn't reward the most skilled players. So then we are presented with this problem, right? What do you do? How do you make this? How do you make it more interesting? So there's the new high tech. What it does is basically it gives you an option. If you have shields, you can activate the high tech, and then you can use the LSA, the ammo that basically usually in normal conditions it steals your opponent's shield, right? So far, pretty straightforward. So with this high tech, what it does, it actually gives your opponent the shields, your shields. So instead of you stealing their shields, they actually steal your shields. You just have to shoot at them. It's basically like using Seraph healing ability, but with lasers. So far right now you're thinking like how does this help me in a team fight by giving them shields, right? So the interesting part now comes where let's say Jimmy shoots me with the tech active and he gives me 20k shields from his shields, right? So he deals 20k damage on himself, and this damage is then put into a buffer. So the buffer doubles the shields given out. So basically, he gives out 20k shields, and in his buffer, 40k damage is stored. And during the activation of this high tech, which lasts 10 seconds, so it's very short high tech, you can basically stack this shield to damage conversion into a buffer. And at the end, if you use standard ammunition, you will take the damage stored in the buffer. And if you fire with X4, the extra damage is applied to your shot. So what this means is that if you give someone 200k shields and then you shoot them, if you deal 80k damage with X4 ammo and you have 400k damage in your buffer, the next shot will deal 480k damage. Right? So you heal them, but also you charge up. It's like charging up, basically. It's like going Super Saiyan. You damage yourself, you risk damaging yourself, you put yourself out there for the chance to deal massive damage that changes the fight. What's interesting, what's important to know is that the high tech lasts 10 seconds. In those 10 seconds, if you don't have a target, if you cannot give anyone your shields, or if you give anyone your shields but they move out of the way, out of your range, and you cannot shoot them, the buffer is gone. There's no extra damage. You lose. You've just given them 200k shields and you didn't deal any extra damage. So it's very high risk, high reward. You need to control your surroundings. So it's not a high tech that you can just use and okay, well, now I'm gonna deal 1 million damage, right? And I'm gonna one-shot someone. It's not gonna be that easy. So that's pretty much the high tech.
Interesting comments on that. High risk, low reward. I mean, these things can be very. If they insist
it is high risk, but I wouldn't say it's low reward. It is high reward because if you obviously the damage example I've given was very, very low. Realistically, you're gonna deal more damage than 480k. So, if the enemy is not expecting when the shot, because you obviously can charge up the whole 10 seconds, but you can also charge for just 1 second. And they don't know when you're gonna use it, so they can use the shield earlier, and then you still have time to damage them, or vice versa. They can expect you to charge up the whole buffer, but you can surprise them by using standard ammunition earlier and basically damaging them for more. So yes, it's easy to counter, but also you kind of have to know. It's a guessing game.
It's easy to play with and easy to counter, but that's the whole point of skill, guys. Like you've got to they can tell when you started the tech, yeah. So you've got to kind of, I don't know, like you need to train with it pretty much. Like you need to experience
There's
it.
a question about EMP. No. The only way you lose the buffer is when the high tech ends. So if you lose target, you can still lock onto someone else and shoot them instead. You have the damage ready. But once the high tech ends, there's no damage.
If we do a demonstration from both of our POVs, so me being damaged by it first, and then I'll do you after. It'd probably be.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna charge up my shields because obviously, if you have no shields, you cannot give anyone your shield. So the buffer doesn't work. You need a shield config.
Yeah. This is something I reckon
Yes.
will be used at a beginning of a fight. It's a middle, and nothing towards the end unless you have full, as you saw there. Oh. Yeah, I was just seeing something. Oh yeah, you can go whenever you're ready.
All right. So I'm gonna prepare my ammo. I'm gonna disable rockets, and So right now I deal damage to Jimmy. Now I'm gonna use the tech. Now I'm dealing damage to myself.
You can see the tech
And
icon,
now
guys.
I'm gonna stop, and I'm gonna shoot, and you can see how the
So he just done a 535k RLPC shot of me, guys. So you can kind of see what you're thinking in general, okay? So this is kind of what we're doing.
yeah, and I've used half of the buffer. I stopped at 4 seconds, so
Yeah.
you could charge up even more.
So now I'll use it.
Obviously, there's still the limit of your shields. If you don't have shields, the enemy can damage you back and take your shields, which means if you have no shields, you cannot buffer up. So they can counter you in that way as well. It is very overpowered if you use it right, but it is also pretty bad if you get countered. Right? And if you know you're gonna get countered, then I wouldn't use the tech at all, or maybe use it on some nearby alien and then give the damage, deal the damage towards the opponent. Right? You can charge up on other targets and then use it to deal damage to opponents.
So here you go, guys. I'm using it now.
Yeah. So now Jimmy's giving me shield.
Now watch this. I done
Yeah,
876k.
that was a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was 876k, for example. But yeah, this is sort of like a PvP tech, so it's a bit of a mixture of both. I feel like the rapid salvo tech is more to do with PvP. Same with the new CPU, which is the CDM01. So yeah, guys, I'm pretty sure that's everything, isn't it, from the Saturn expansion?
Yeah, I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna give you my shields,
Yeah.
the energy inversion, and then I'm gonna use the cooldown CPU. Yeah, I could fire like. Oh, I have okay, I have the 4U lasers, so it didn't really have the effect I wanted, but I wanted to do a double RLPC shot, which would be pretty
Interesting.
ouch. Yeah. The charging only works on players or also on PC. It works on any target that you can deal damage to.
Goes off on RLPC or X4. It'll probably be both.
It goes on any laser ammo that does not steal shields. So the HSA X ammo, which combines both damage types, will be considered as a charge up. So
Not to mention.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm getting my. I'm not. I think I just twisted it. I think I just inverted. But basically, yes, we got the question, and I know that I know I answered it, but I forgot right now. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's either gonna not work or work. I'm not sure. Well, we'll specify that obviously with the release. Like, there's still we're still gonna do some more PvP practice and actually see if it's too broken or maybe too weak, or what limitations there should be if the target has full shields, if it should actually apply to buffer because technically you're not giving them shields, right? These questions will be answered during testing. We got a lot of testers already. It's a closed testing right now. So yeah, that's still kind of subject to change.
There is
But
a
the
reason.
core idea is pretty much giving solo hunters an option to counter team, like the groups, like unfair fights. It's also good in 1v1, obviously. It's good in team fights. If you can organize well with your teammates, you could charge up on each other and then basically nuke the enemy team. There's a lot of applicable scenarios.
There is.
What we don't want the high tech to turn into is just Prometheus ships using it to one shot people.
Disable the tech for full Prometheus.
Well, the Prometheus laser, they have a disadvantage that they cannot really stack much damage.
That's true. Yeah,
Like, they
that's
can
true.
just shoot it once, twice, maybe,
Mm.
and you kind of know when to use the shielding or EMP, right? You kind of know the timing. It's very easy to counter the tech with the laser.
Tyler, no, because you cannot shoot your teammates.
In tournament, yeah, you
Yeah,
can't right now.
yeah.
No. But on map you can technically, I guess, but not really. But
Well,
in arena,
not with LSA.
yeah. Okay, well, so my example with the team right now, take it with a grain of salt. Do we know how long will the Saturn map stay open before it gets closed? So we have to open it again like like event. Basically, we are considering 3 hours right now, but it's subject to change. The points, they will be shared, so the same points you get for Pirates will also go for Saturn, right? So you don't have to kill double the aliens. It's just gonna be another buffer to fill up.
That's insane damage.
Yeah. Any plans on how grinded it will be in total? Any thoughts about that? We definitely don't want to uh, encourage another wave of bots because the expansion is too hard to farm. We want to keep the numbers uh, fair. Obviously, you gotta keep in mind this is basically farming for new gear. If you wanna max out and everything, it's gonna be 4 gear types. You're gonna need the ores for the techs, for the CPU. So it will definitely take some hours, but I wouldn't say it's gonna take like months. Like, no, definitely not months. That's not the goal. But yeah, we're kind of balancing the economy out right now, so I cannot give you any like specific time.
Um, any new ships or designs from the expansion, Mister?
Well, there's a new ships. Technically, new ships are present. New designs, more of the ships are the same, but Saturn, obviously, Saturns have. There's a Saturn Warden, Saturn Seraph, Saturn Viper, as well. And you might have an opportunity to get those skins by cleaning out all of the Saturns. But yeah, we're kind of playing around with that. It's kind of part of the missions tweaks, which we're still working out. When Inferno drone skin, I don't think that's Saturn related,
Yeah, that's not related at all.
but it's on my mind. Yeah, we're just working on a lot of things right now, and we need more artists. So gonna be a bit more, few more days, few more weeks, but it's gonna come.
It's probably good that we take a bit of a while as well because we've got championship, we've got a competitive season. We don't want new gear in competitive season already. It makes no sense. As well, this sort of like new skill gap and everything that comes with the new text, the equipment, and the CPU does actually bring a massive 1v1 skill gap. So I'm excited to see all of that put into competitive season maybe, and we see what's going on with that because that would be kind of cool to see the new metas of the amazing SpaceAces community PvP that we have. So that'd be kind of cool.
Hmm. Yeah, so that's the tags. That's the high tags. That the CPU is pretty interesting. You can do a lot of things with it. You can mind game someone because they can see you used it, but they don't know what you used it on. So you can surprise them by either extra laser shot. You can surprise them by a faster EMP, or maybe a direct energy mine. That like there's a lot of potential, right? That you can do anything with it. Like the last item you activate, that is the last thing it cooldown. So if the opponent doesn't track it, or if they forget, they will not know what you used it on, right? What's the cost of new tech or final? Not yet. No, it's not final yet. This is like what you saw was like the first number I put in just to have it for testers. So pretty much summed up, the expansion brings 3 new maps, a lot of missions. It brings out new gear or semi-new gear. Obviously, it's the same thing.
This is what I mean, guys, about going into this to try and solo farm. It's not going to happen. You see how annoying those Saturn hunters were. It's not going to happen, guys.
Yeah, definitely good idea to get that gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, so summed up, 3 new maps, 2 of them are PvE only. So farmers or anyone casual or noble or someone with like weaker clan or no clan at all, you can still join a group. There's important thing to note: everyone can farm with each other on these maps. Right, the enemy is Saturn, so factions are allied here. So you can farm with Mars, you can farm with Earth, you can farm with Venus. Doesn't matter. The only faction you can't farm with is Saturn. So
Of course, the only map that is PvP is S3 right now, isn't that right?
S3 is the hardest
Yeah.
one. It's the most profitable one, but it's also the hardest one. And it is not required to actually get all the equipment, all the techs. It's just a way to make it faster.
Indeed.
It's like the PvE zone on pirate maps and PvP zone. Obviously, the PvP zone is more profitable, but the PvE zone works too. Like it's just slower, but safer.
What if I like Saturn and want to be with them?
You will be banned from game. Yeah. So there was a question about when the update will be released. At the start, we don't have a date yet, but we are pretty close to finishing all the things. We just need to play around with the economy the most. We're gonna obviously keep getting feedback on the things that we already have. Uh,
Oh,
so it could be a week, it could be 2 weeks. I would expect it latest by the end of the month, right? Which right now, when I bring up the date, you might be concerned. Wait, but there's competitive season going on. Like, what's gonna happen? So this competitive season, the items will not work in. So you'll be using the old gear in this competitive season, but the next competitive season, that's another thing, right? So right now the meta is gonna be the same in this competitive season. We don't wanna change it because we want to make an update now, right? That's not very considerate. And Jimmy died again.
I did die again. Yeah, yeah. It's those Satoras, man. It's the Satoras.
Oh no. Any future issue? Work in progress ideas for new ship roles. Oh, well, not really. Uh, there's like one skill I could imagine the ship would have, a support ship, but we don't really have any other ideas right now. So if you have any, we are always reading the suggestions, even though they sometimes don't make it to voting. Either because they just don't fit the game, or sometimes we just don't need to vote on them. We know those are good ideas and we want to implement them eventually.
Indeed. It's not like we don't read them, guys, by the way. It's just that we just don't see them in our game most of the time. Some of the ideas get pretty wild too. Just interesting.
When Berserk ship, never. What is Berserk ship anyway?
I don't know. A new alien race. 73. Easy shoot rock. That's the new PvP laser. Sorry, PvE laser, guys, or the upgraded one. The U2, MKU2. Just sort of like casually farming. Oh my god, this Leonoz's being ganged. Let's watch him, guys.
I think that's enough for a fight. I think he needs the high tech.
Oh no, he died. That's a big rip for the Leonov. Let's have a look.
Oh, that's so close. Yeah.
That's a shame. Guys, any more questions that you've got? Make Leo OP again? No. Any more questions you guys got? Mobile version when? Interesting. I'm working on it. That's the most I can tell you right now. I can't give you a date because there is no date for it. So yeah, that's about it for the mobile. Anything else? Yeah, guys, look, I'm going to use the new tech in a minute. When FF? Not happening ever. Did you choose testers? Yes, we did choose testers.
Yeah, we've been already testing for a few days, definitely. I'm not sure if it's been a week or two, but yeah.
Can we replace CTF tonight with CTP? Why does this question keep coming up? People don't really like CTF.
Time zone events. I think we can technically make it work with Saturn expansion.
We've got the tokens now too, don't we? So
yeah, the system is set up. It was just about testing the scheduler, so it doesn't run any weird event we don't want.
Where do you get the new?
When do you get the new? Where do you get the new resource? And everything is upgraded to level 16. Will upgrades be lost? You can just go back like 20 minutes, and it's been explained. Both the ores and the levels. CDP best divide. We want more of it. Okay. I see.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of feedback about CTP replacing CTF altogether.
No, CTF, no. All right. What about more mission slots? Yes, that's a feedback we received. That some wouldn't be able to actually start the Saturn expansion with current slots. So there's going to be something that will enable you to have more slots.
Let me have a look at this. Any more questions, guys? We're here for a little bit longer. We do not mind.
€10 per slot. Sir, this isn't a Southern German game.
I've had no slots.
Okay, if it would be for euros, it also would be for you for the currency in game. So,
yeah. Designer quest nerf.
Yeah, the assembly quests in general need to be adjusted still. Was this issue with Steam resolved? No, it's been not. We're still working on it.
Indeed, we can't tell you anything.
Warden and Seraph Saturn will be smart enough to use their abilities, and no, not as of now.
Only the Satoras.
Yeah, only the Satoras with the drones can use them, and we've made those Vipers and Griffins, so no. We need more quests. I mean, new one. Yes, there's new Saturn quests. Landon. But I wouldn't say 10K, but maybe, yeah, maybe there's something.
I'm Landon. Landon's the Landon's being hated on completely. That's fun. Yeah. So no, guys, we're not adding a 10K hunter quest, but I just want to point that out. We're a bit crazy. We're not psycho.
Well, 10K Saturas with the new maps. There's a lot of hunters. With that, like you could actually do that maybe faster than the current 5 Saturas, to be fair. All right.
How
Yeah. Any more questions, guys? Any more Saturn questions, or in general?
buff 12,500 QB quest should be 25K. I can't.
Could you make a system that kicks AFK people from events after detecting they are not moving for like 10 seconds? I mean, in Invasion, it makes sense, but I'm not sure about CTF. I think CTF could be like a team votes on the kick, like in other games.
Indeed. Damn, this Cuba run's taking a while. Any chance to increase cube count to 2 per map? Farming cubes is waiting simulator right now.
The Ultra Cube Run will be your answer for that problem.
Indeed, it will. Just
When
like
can we be able to buy DEFCON effect? When the ship comes in shop.
just
There's no
a
specific date.
just a quick one, guys. You saw how long that took me to solo that, okay? Right? I then gave up in the end. Yes, you will need groups in here as well for the boss. For sure. Just gonna point
Yeah,
that out. That took a long time. I gave up.
there will like 10, 20 people grouping up. I think you're gonna have a
Oh yeah, for
easier
sure.
time. Yeah. A smart bomb. There's a comment that
It was about
says,
DEMs affecting bosses and stuff like that.
yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
So
We found that smart bombs, sorry, not smart bombs, DEMs and stuff like that are just way too easy. Like they're too easy to kill stuff in this, and the boss, the dungeons, basically the dungeon bosses. That's the one I was looking for. So yeah, no, they're not on the table at all.
So what NPCs are there? If you're on Saturn maps, you can pretty much just go back like a few minutes. Well, maybe more than a few minutes. We've been live for a bit,
Yeah, we've been live
but
for a while.
it's been explained at the beginning of the stream.
As you guys well know, this is our biggest expansion we've ever had to the game. Obviously, when it does come out, we will be asking for the feedback and everything as well. So, I guarantee there will be changes, quite a few changes after everything's been released. So bear that in mind when it does release. Jimmy not dead again, no. This sounds a bit hopeless for the smaller clans. How does it sound hopeless for smaller clans?
Yeah, no, I just why in chat.
Jimmy not sleeping when it comes out, gonna be pinged all night.
Yes, Jimmy, what does the new laser do?
Which
What
one?
does the laser work? Jimmy, I equipped one laser and I cannot see any difference. Can you explain that?
Jesus. Without full MK4 or PRL. D&D mode. What?
Do not disturb mode.
It does work like a
Can
charm.
you ban Jimmy? Yes, I will ban him today. Yes.
So, to your question, Jared, I mean, it's just the process of farming, right? The thing is when you get Laser Weapon 4, I still feel like Laser Weapon 4 will be used in PvP because there's no other actual benefits. They just have like the NPC benefit. There's no PvP benefit anywhere.
As in, what would the minimum requirements to start in it? So, like, start the expansion. Obviously, uh, the more people you can bring with you, the less equipped you technically need to be. But the more shields and more damage you have, the better. Like these aliens, obviously, we have full gear. Jimmy's been using admin privileges. They seem very squishy on our stream, but they are actually pretty tanky, especially on S2, S3 maps. The S1 map aliens are okay. They're fine. Like they're kind of like Kriloxes or something like that.
Basically, without admin privileges, you're not going in here without a group. You're not going here solo. It's just how it's going to work.
Yeah, you can go solo. You can team up with other players, like, but you definitely should team up. Okay, you should find a group here on the map
For
or in
sure.
chat or on Discord. That doesn't matter.
Just find a group. You're not doing this without a group. It's just how it works. Like, look at this. Me trying to solo this. This is not gonna work, guys.
Yeah.
Like this. Like, and I've even got like the new lasers as well. Like the U2 on this NPC
In the
right now.
smaller clans, we have only few people with 10 drones, etc. What should we try and get first? Well, you're gonna need the base equipment, right? You need the base lasers. I assume you guys don't have full Prometheus, so I would probably focus on the most universal things, which is shields, and the standard LV4, which just upgraded to Saturn level. I would focus on that.
See, it's not working, guys. You're not gonna solo this NPC.
Will group limit be raised for the maps? No, it will not be
Oh,
raised.
Satora just camped me. I just got spawn camped by Satora
Again!
again.
Oh no.
So yeah, guys, you can kind of see where we're going with the update. Good luck, solo. This is just kind of me proving to you it's not gonna work at all. Also, remember to like the stream, guys, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
It will work so if you run a lot.
Oh yeah, you have to just use Viper. The new Prometheus lasers would be good.
Slow mine, run the portal, jump, and jump back, and hope the Satura went for someone else.
Yeah, just hope the Satora just diverted its complete attention. Completely. But yeah, guys, this is basically what we're looking for. We're going to go for this. This is perfect. I'm enjoying it so far. Like even if I'm getting completely destroyed and wrecked on stream, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I've spent quite a few hours testing the Satoras and everything else, like with an actual group. So, and I can tell you, it was actually very fun. Do you have CPU out or die to leave map? Oh, you have to jump CPU out to leave the maps currently. I think that change is going to stay because it's going to be, it's going to work the same as Pirates, where you contribute to a system and you will have a certain amount of time to get as much resources as possible within 3 hours. That's the current thing currently, but we'll see. We'll see on that when it comes out. Might change. But it also depends on how grindy it's going to be. You know, that 3 hours might go to 4 hours if we decide it just needs to be a little bit grindier. You don't know. We don't know either until it happens, which will probably be the last thing.
Yeah. There's one more thing we actually forgot. It's technically in game already. It's the new laser ammunition.
Oh yes.
It deals 5 times 5x damage towards Altera and Saturn aliens. So pretty much the perfect ammo for this map.
Yeah, it's called the LAS4TN. So basically, it's Lust Satan. It's pretty much what it is. And as you see, it's doing quite a bit of damage. Bearing in mind, I'm using MK, so sorry, U2, so that's why it's shooting faster. But yeah, and I'm using wing formation too. So
And how do we get it? You get it through crafting. You get it from missions. The welcoming missions actually give you some ammo, like a usable amount, just so you can test it out and see if that's something you need or don't need, or yeah.
as you see, guys, I'm using it currently.
Looks like a rave with the lasers. Yeah, yeah.
um, how do we get it? It's already been answered. Blah 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 blah. Anything else, guys? I think everything's been covered now, completely. Unless you guys have a couple of more questions, we will be ending the stream. Let me just get to a different map. Basically, I have one question about mixing lasers thing. Does this mean I have to have all the same drones and ship, or is it per drone? So basically, once you have one config, it's best just to not mix any lasers. So if you have a laser weapon 4, you don't mix that with a laser weapon 4U. Like if you have full laser weapon 4, for example, it's just not going to work. Like it'll mess all the timings up, especially if you're a PvP player. I mean, if you want to, you can test it out and you'll see exactly what I mean. It is very is it's basically not recommended at all. You can do it, don't recommend it, not even a little bit. Definitely not. Okay, guys, we are actually close to 90 minutes on this stream, which is a lot longer than we thought we was going to be, and we've got stuff to do. We got to put the event on later for CTF, even though you guys don't like it, but it's fine. And yeah, we will now start to end the stream. We appreciate you all as normal, as I say every stream. We do appreciate you guys. We wouldn't be here without you guys today. Saturn expansion is massive. We will be taking all of the feedback. We will be taking everything that, when Saturn expansion will come out. It will be really, really good. We can't wait for it to come out as well. We're working very hard on it. Yeah, do you have anything else to add to? Apart from the obvious?
No, I think you've summed it up perfectly.
Perfect. Right, you can use DevStream1508 for your participation code today. This will give you boosters, premium, keys, crystals, and 5 A stars. So it's quite a bigger code today than normal. But yeah, we do appreciate you guys, and thank you for tuning in to the stream. And we will see you in Discord general chat shortly after. Anyway, have a lovely, lovely rest of your weekend. Have a lovely week. We are going to focus on Saturn expansion a lot. We've had quite a few things, obviously, from the stream and feedback, and obviously the testers. We do appreciate you guys, and have a lovely, lovely rest of your day/evening. Goodbye, guys.
Bye.